ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। संसारदुःखजलदस्य पतितस्य काम क्रोधादिनक्रमकवलीकृतस्य दुर्वासनस्य निगृहीतस्य निराश्रयस्य चैतन्यचन्द्रमवदेहि पदावलम्बम्। वागीशयस्य वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य वक्षसि यस्यस्ते हृदये संवित् तं नरसिंहं भजे। हितो नरसिंह प्रतो नरसिंह यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह बहे नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह नरसिंहमादिं शरणं प्रपद्ये। वागीशयस्य वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य वक्षसि यस्यस्ते हृदये संवित् तं नरसिंहं भजे। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराध लक्ष्य क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयी तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते शरणारविन्दम्। प्रमदमदनलीला कंदरे कंदरते रचयति नवयून दन्दमस्मि नमः। इति केलकालनाथ लग्नकस्य द्योरमे निज निकट निवासं देहि गोवर्धनम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। Everybody together. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। One more time loudly. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय श्री नरसिंह भगवान की जय। श्री भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। Very auspicious and very auspicious this Tithi, the appearance day of Shri Narsingh Bhagwan, a prominent amongst all other incarnations of Krishna, called Paravast Avatar. Sri Rupa Goswami Pad explains in Laghu Bhagavatamritam, Shri Bhagwan means Shri Krishna, who is Swayam Bhagwan. As Brahmaji is saying, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karanam. He is the cause of all causes and he is Param Ishwar. He is the cause of all other incarnations. He has no cause, but he is the cause of all causes. Therefore, Bhagavatam says, Ete chaskala pumsam Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Mridanti Yuge Yuge. All other are Bhagavad Tattvas, but Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam. Shri Krishna is Swayam Bhagwan. And there are 6 categories, not 6 in number, but 6 categories of incarnations, namely Leelavatar, Gunavatar, Manvantar Avatar, Purush Avatar, Yuga Avatar, Shaktavish Avatar. Amongst this, in Leelavatar, Bhagwan Shri Ram, who is Paravas avatar. As Brahmaji explains, Ramadi Murteshu Kala Namena Tishtan Nana Avatar Akrodh Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samvat Parama Pumanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. All other Leela avatars headed by Lord Ram, they all are incarnation of Krishna, but Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam. Krishna is Swayam Bhagwan. And as Sri Jayadev Goswami explains in Dash Avatar Stotram, explaining Keshavadhrita Narhari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hari. Shri Krishna, Shri Keshav, the specific meaning of Shri Keshav I explained days back. That Keshav means that Krishna, who is Ishwar of Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, that Keshav, incarnate in so many forms. Keshavadhrita, Matsya Rupa, Keshavadhrita, Varaha Rupa, Keshavadhrita, Narhari Rupa, Jai Jagadish Hari. So, destroying all obstacles in one's bhakti and with whose blessings one can easily get entrance, or with whose blessing and with the blessing of his associate, the prominent is Prahlad Maharaj. One can very easily get entrance into that divine realm of the loving service of Shri Shri Radha Madhav. Shri Radha Madhav Bhav Antaranga, internal service of Shri Shri Radha Madhav. So I was speaking about this subject this morning in Hindi. I'm going to explain in English that the narration of Shri Narsingh Bhagwan is vividly explained in Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto. Srimad Bhagavatam, which is ripened fruit of all the Vedas, Nigam Kaltaram Galitam Phalam, Shuk Mukhad Amridavya Samritam, Pibad Bhagavad Rasamalayam, Muhoraho Rasika Bhugi Bhavaka. Yeah, Srimad Bhagavatam explained by Shri Ved Vyasji, written by Shri Ved Vyasji and narrated by Shri Shukdev Goswami. So Srimad Bhagavatam Praman Amalam. In that Srimad Bhagavatam, there is narration of Shri Narsingh Bhagwan and Prahlad Maharaj, along with some negative narration of Hiranyakashipu. Srimad Bhagavatam is known as Mahapuran. There are 18 Puranas, but Srimad Bhagavatam is Mahapuran because Srimad Bhagavatam has 10 symptoms. Atha Sarg Visarg Adam, Atha Sarg Visarg Sthanam Poshnam Uti Manmantra Ishanukatha Nirod Muktir Ashray. So a question was been asked by a devotee. What is the need of hearing the teaching instructions of Prahlad Maharaj and glories of Shri Narsingh Bhagwan, whereas our Aradhya is Aradhya Bhagwan Brajesh Tanyas Tadham Vrindavanam. Our Aradhya, our worshipable is Shri Shri Radha Madhav. So what is the need of hearing about Narsingh Bhagwan? Who is Keshavadhrita, is incarnation of Krishna. What is the need of hearing this? So, very simple answer. As we all know, Parikshit Maharaj got cursed that after 7 days he is going to leave this body. And Shukdev Goswami knew this. He could have explained only 10th canto. He could have only explained Ras Leela. But why he is explaining Prahlad Maharaj? Because that's the entrance, that's the doorstep to come to the point of hearing, understanding, following Shri Prahlad Shiksha. Because Adoshrada, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajan Kriya, Anak Nivritti, Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav, Prem. Prem is the 9th step. Shri Prahlad Maharaj also explained Navvida Bhakti. In other words, by following this Navvida Bhakti, one can come to this 9th stage, means Prema. Shri Prahlad Maharaj explained, Shavanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archana Vandam, Dasya Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam, iti pumsam arpita Vishnu bhakti navlakshana. By following this Navvida Bhakti, which has a great strength of potency to award what? Krishna Prem, Krishna Dite Dhare Mahashakti. Anyone following this Navvida Bhakti? What is this Navvida Bhakti? Awarding a person who's uh, practicing this under the guidance of Shri Gurudev. Krishna Prem, Krishna Dite Dhare Mahashakti. That's a 9th stage. So, following the process of Adarshada, Sadhu Sang, Bhajan, Kriya, and Anarth Nivritti, which is like an ocean to cross and which is so difficult to cross. How one can get rid of this a great obstacle of Anarth Nivritti, which goes Ekdeshik, Bhaudeshik, Prayaki, Pray, and Sampurna. Starting from the stage of Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav. Oh, this Anarth Nivritti. Only Shri Narsingh Bhagwan. Shodash Bahu with 16 arms. Vidikshu, Didikshu, Udar, Antar, Samantid, Antar, Bhagwan Narsingha. In Narayan Kavacha, Shri Vitrasur is explaining this. Vidikshu, Didikshu, Udar, Antar, Samantid, Bhagwan Shri Narsingha. Pralapaya Lok Bhayam Tejasa, Grasta Samasta Tejasa. With his effulgence and with his protective nature, with his affectionate nature, he helps us with his very sharp nails, which is so beautiful. Very sharp nails. Seems like what a different form, half lion and half human being. So strange, so astonishing, but very beautiful. Lotus eye one. And Lakshmi got attracted to see such a beauty of Shri Narsingh Bhagwan. And with that, Tavakara Kamalavare, lotus hands and that nails, which is giving fear to the demons, but which gives Abhay, Abhay, fearlessness to devotees like Prahlad and anyone who follow the footsteps of Shri Prahlad Maharaj get fearlessness from uh, this astonishing incarnation, Shri Narsingh Bhagwan. Today is the day to hear and glorify him, which has been going on. Many devotees are telling, they are hearing on Facebook, if so many Maharajas explaining from every corner from the world, glorifying Shri Narsingh Bhagwan. So in that sequence, I just want to offer a little Pushpanjali from Shri Radha Madhav Gaudiya Math, observing Shri Narsingh Chaturdashi today. Shri Parikshit Maharaj, beginning from 7th canto, which is Uti Impetus, explaining about asking a question to Shukdev Goswami. Vasudev Katha Prashna Purusham Tin Punatihi Vaktaram Prakshikam Stotam Tadpadam Salilam Yatha. 10th canto Bhagavatam explains the topics about Vasudev, Shri Krishna purifies three personalities, just like the water which emanates from the lotus feet of Lord purify the three worlds. What are the three personalities? One who asks question, other one who is answering those questions, and third who is hearing those question and answer. So Parikshit Maharaj, fully knowledgeable, who had darshan of Krishna right in the womb of his mother, imparted all knowledge from his father and grandfather. His grandfather Yudhishthir Maharaj is Dharmaraj, but on the pretext of asking this question for our welfare, for our well-being, he asked this question: why we see impartiality in Lord, whereas he is equal to everyone? As Krishna spoke in Bhagavad Gita, कि samoham sarvoteshu name doshti asti name priya. I'm equal to everyone. I'm not partial to anyone. I'm impartial. But then, why it is said, Indrari vyakulam lokam ridanti yuge yuge, where it is said, the crest jewel of all the shlokas of Shrimad Bhagavatam called Paribhashik Shlok, which says, एते चास्कला पुंसाम कृष्णस्तु भगवान स्वयं इंद्रारि व्याकुलम लोकम विदन्ति युगे युगे. That Krishna is Swayam Bhagwan, the Supreme Lord, and he descends to establish dharma yuga after yuga and kill those who are enemies of Indra. So right away in the first canto it is saying he descends to kill the enemies of Indra. That means he is partial towards Indra and demigods. Whereas no, you see, the question was asked, but Shukdev Goswami gave reply, no. It is not that Bhagwan who is partial. It is just Bhagwan is impartial to three gunas, three modes of nature. Sattva gun, Raja gun, and Tama gun. Bhagwan never touched all these gunas. But to facilitate those who are in these three modes of nature, Bhagwan remained impartial. So when there is predominance of mode of goodness, then demigods, rishis, sadhus, their practice prevails for a long time because that's mode of goodness. But when there is mode of passion, the the environment becomes totally passionate because of the influence of rajas. Rajas means rajas means all these demons and those who are sense gratified. The environment get automatically get a mode of passion. And what is the difference between that mode of goodness and passion? The mode of passion goes for some duration, some period, but then it immediately turns and falls to mode of ignorance and then end up. So it's a very, very temporary situation. Whereas mode of goodness goes for long. So when mode of goodness is prominent, then demigods get powerful and they get support of me. When mode of passion, then the demons they get powerful, whereas I remain neutral to everyone. Parikshit Maharaj understood. But then again a question was been asked. What a great surprise! The question was asked again in that same episode by Shri Yudhishthir Maharaj to Naraji. What a great surprise that I saw and we all saw. Chaitya Devatum Jyotim Vasudem Upavashit Sardarshanam Sarvhutanam. He said, we saw when Shishupal was being killed in Rasvi Yagya. When Shishupal was being killed in Rasvi Yagya, his soul entered into the body of Krishna. How he can get this Sayujya Mukti? That Shishupal who was always criticizing Lord from right birth. Shishupal mother is sister of Devaki. That means Krishna and Shishupal they are cousin. When Shishupal got birth, he got birth with 4 hands. The mother was lamenting to see how my son is so strange. What the society will speak. He got birth with 4 hands, with 4 arms, sorry. But then the Brahmin said, anyone who will come in front of your child and his 2 arms will disappear, that person is the one who's going to kill your son. So she was a little fearful. And many people were coming, seeing Shishupal. And because Krishna is cousin, he also came. And moment Krishna came there, Shishupal 2 arms disappeared. And mother is also lamenting, but also happy. At least my child is in a normal state. 2 arm. But in lamentation, grief, because Krishna is going to kill my child. Then she prayed, Krishna, he's your brother. How can you kill him? And Krishna promised, no, mother, I will not kill him. But I will wait and watch. Raise him nicely. But if he criticize me, then I will not spare him. No, 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 don't worry, don't worry. I will raise him nicely. And since from very childhood, she is raising the child with so much utmost attention and affection. That's why his name is Shishupal. Shishu means child, Pal means one who got nourished by his mother very attentively. So that Shishupal, in the Rasu Yajna of Shri Yudhishthir Maharaj, who is very near and dear to Krishna, he saw his soul entered in the body of Krishna. To a great surprise, Naraji, why it is so? When Shishupal was criticizing again and again, Krishna said, I will count 100. Whereas from childhood, Shishupal was criticized. But Krishna said, I will count 100 only. One, say Purushadhama, Badav, Pandav, Hana, all these words. And Krishna is taking all these words in stuti, in his praise. That's the nature of Krishna. For Shishupal. And Krishna is counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The count started. Krishna was tolerating this because he was not taking any offense. Bhav Gai Janardana. I was explaining this morning. If anyone just chanting Raj Maharishi, when chanting Raj Maharishi, Bhagwan takes Raj means Ra of Raj and Ma of Maharishi, and he takes this Ram and give benefit. The benefit of doubt, Bhagwan gives. Ah. So he is always attentive to see if anyone in speaking any syllable, if it related to something about the name Ram or Krishna, immediately one gets benefit. So Shishupal, even though we criticizing Krishna, but he became Krishna was not taking offense, but he's taking everything favorably. As Narad is telling to Parikshit Maharaj, Gopya Kamo Bhai Kamso Desh Chedya Adi Nirpa. Gopis with their prem means their lust means prem. Why their lust is prem? Ujjwal Nirmani explains. Premev Gopuramnyam Kamyati Agmat Pratham Iti Uddhavado Vanchanti Bhagvat Priya. The lust, the calm of gopis is prem actually. They have engaged lust in the service of Krishna, means that prem in the service of Krishna, for which even Uddhav is vanchanti, is desirous. So, gopis got Krishna with that prem. Bhaya Kamso, Krishna got with Kamsa with fear from Krishna. And Shishupal with envious mood. Oh Vrishnis, you are with relationship. Parikshit, you are with affection. And with so much proud, Naraji said, we got by bhakti. But anyway, one get Save Mana Krishna Padar Vindayo. In any some way or the how, if someone is absorbed in Krishna, one gets Krishna. But that means then we should also become non-devotee and start criticizing Krishna because we get absorbed in Krishna. Parallel to this, the question was being asked, then why there's so much discrimination? Again, a point of partiality arose here. Why there is discrimination when King Vane was been killed by rishis? Because King Vane in Bhagavatam, whose arms got churned and Prithu Maharaj got burned. When rishis, they cursed King Vane and killed King Vane and they churned his arms and Prithu Maharaj got burned. So why King Vane was being killed? He was also criticizing Bhagwan and Shishupal also criticizing Bhagwan. What's the difference? The difference is there. King Vane was criticizing and he don't want to remember Krishna. Whereas Shishupal was criticizing but is always remembering Krishna. I was speaking this other day. I hate you so much, I don't want to see you. Out of sight, out of mind. I don't want to remember you in my life. But I hate you so much. That's one point. Other point is, I hate you so much. I hate you that much that every day and every hour and every minute and every second and every moment, I want to just hate you and hate you. Means remembering you and hating you. Shishupal was like this. Whereas King Vane was only criticizing, but not ever remembering Krishna, Bhagwan. So therefore, he got a different destination. Whereas Shishupal, every moment, he was remembering Krishna and hating him. So Krishna, counting from 1 to 100, he was tolerating. But the moment Shishupal criticizing the Pandavas, Sahadev, Krishna cannot tolerate this. He took his chakra and slit the head of Shishupal with such fast movement of that chakra, the chakra which is the best weapon of Shri Krishna. Sudarsham namastubhyam sahas ark achuta priya. Sahas ark. Sudarshan chakra, sharp, 100 sharp edges. The best weapon which Krishna holds in his hands. And Sudarshan is very near to Achyuta, means Krishna, unfallible Shri Krishna. Therefore, Naraji now explaining Yudhishthir Maharaj, something happened in the past which is mentioned in third canto, the Visarga Leela, the positioning, that how once upon a time, I'm going very fast, we have not so much time, because exactly after 30 minutes they're going to be Abhishek, and so much to say, that's why I'm speaking very fast. So Jai Vijay, the doorkeepers at Vaikuntha, want to satisfy Lord Narayan, who wants to relish his bravery. He was extending his arms and he wants to relish his veer ras, the bravery. And Jai Vijay requested, Prabhu, we can serve you, we can fight with you, but in Vaikuntha, Vaikuntha means there is no envious mood, so please arrange something. Send us in the mode of passion and ignorance so that we can fight with you. Means send us to this planet Earth. And the Yog Maya potency arranged everything, seeing the desire of Lord to enjoy Veeras. And therefore, the four Kumaras, which are one amongst the Dwadash Mahajans, Swayambhu Narad Shambhu Kumar Kapilo Manu Prahlad Janaka Bhishma Bali Vaisaki Vayam. The four Kumaras, they smell the tulsi which was offered at the lotus feet of Lord Narayan. The aroma from that lotus feet of Lord Narayan mixed with the fragrance of tulsi enter into the nostrils of four Kumaras. Tasya Nayanasya Padarvinda Kanjalka Mishre Tulsi Makranda Vayu. They smell this and they following that direction, and they all the way following the direction and came to the doorstep of Vaikuntha, where they already crossed the sixth section, but at the seventh section, the seventh prakoshta, Jan Vijay with club in their hand stopped them. This is not the etiquette, young boys. What you wearing? Vaikuntha is not like this. We have to be a little sober. And four Kumaras became so angry and they cursed Jan Vijay. Vishamya. In Vaikuntha also you have partiality. We heard in Vaikuntha there is no partial mode. We are seeing some servants, you are allowing them to go inside. They're carrying pots, they're carrying fan, they're carrying flowers, they're carrying tulasi. They can go. Why can't we go? So we curse you. Jai Vijay got cursed. They became fearful. And meanwhile, Lord Narayan inside, without any maintenance of any his profile, without shoes, charmer, umbrella, anything, without servant, he just came running out with his Lakshmi, without wearing shoes. In Vaikuntha, his movement is not that simple. His movement is very, very artistic and aristocratic. He never walks there without shoes. But in this incident, he just came running without shoes. Why? Vishal Chakra Thakur explains, because four Kumaras came from the fragrance, aroma emanating from the lotus feet of Lord Narayan. So they came all the way to see my lotus feet. So how can I wear shoes? I have to run out without shoes to extend darshan of my lotus feet to them. That's why he was not wearing any shoe. And he also took his Lakshmi, his potency with him to show for Kumaras that I'm not Nikshaktik. I'm not devoid of any potency. My Shakti is always with me. This is the darshan he wants to give. For Kumaras lamenting so much why we have cursed Jai Vijay, who are the servants of Lord Narayan. She Lord Narayan praised for Kumaras and they felt embarrassed getting praised by Lord Narayan. And Narayan saying, Jai Vijay are my servants. So Jai Vijay, don't worry. Jai Vijay said, we are not worried that we are going on this planet Earth in the mode of ignorance and passion. We are not worried for that. We only worried we should not forget you. Vismriti. There should not be any Vismriti. That's the only worry we have. Bhagavan said, don't worry. I'll make you sure you'll never forget me. So Jai and Vijay, they got cursed and they came in the womb of Diti and Aditi. Again, this is in third canto, very elaborate pastime. How Kash in the around sunset, Diti forced Kashyap ji to serve, and later she lamented. And Kashyap, who has two wives, Diti and Aditi, so Kashyap followed Diti's request, and Diti got pregnant, but she lamented a lot. Kashyap Rishi cursed Diti, you didn't follow my words and you forced me to serve you. Therefore, I curse you. You'll get two sons, which will be demonic in nature and were going to trouble everyone in entire universe. Diti lamenting so much, seeing that lamentation, Kashyapji said, because now you're lamenting for this, one of your grandson will be a pure devotee. And that grandson is Prahlad Maharaj. So Diti was holding this womb for 100 years, and there was whole complete dark everywhere. All the demigods, they went to Brahma to ask, what is happening? And Brahma make assured, nothing, don't worry. It is two sons of Diti, Hiranyaksh and Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyaksh terrified everyone and fought with Vara Bhagwan. Vara Bhagwan slapped Hiranyaksh and Hiranyaksh died. When the dead body of Hiranyaksh was being brought to the palace, then his brother Hiranyakashipu, who is elder brother, pacified his mother Diti and the wives of Hiranyaksh, speaking so much Siddhanta and Tattva about body and soul. So much is speaking, differentiating. This is body. What is the need? Vasansi Jirnani Yatha Vihaya, Bhagavad Gita. Almost speaking the same topic, but without realization and without following that. Ah, all these topics he's speaking, which was surprising for the wives of Hiranyaksh. Don't you care for us? Your brother died, and you are not even caring for us. Hiranyakashipu said, I do care. Therefore, don't worry. I will take revenge on the death of my brother. Hiranyakashipu, he went to Mandar Parvat and performed very severe austerities with his arms and facing upwards. Never ever has done this kind of austerities ever before. And for thousands of thousands celestial years, not earth years, but celestial years, Hiranyakashipu was performing these austerities. Seeing this, Brahmaji came over the scene and with his kamandalu, his water pot, he took some water and sprinkled on Hiranyakashipu, whose body was just like what? Only skeleton. He was breathing through his bones and nerves. There was no skin, all eaten by ants and the bugs. But by the sprinkling, Hiranyakashipu got golden body, a divine body with so much strength. And Brahmaji said, Hey Tat, oh son, Hiranyakashipu, why you performing such austerities? And he said, I want to become immortal. I want some boons from you. Please give me a boon. I should not be killed by any demigod or any demon. I should not be killed in the sky or on the earth. I should not be killed inside or outside. I should not be killed by any one in your creation. I should not be killed by any month which you created. And Brahmaji said, okay, 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 okay. So it is. I'm giving you all this moon. Enough. Now you are so much powerful. No one can kill you. Brahmaji felt proud. I gave a blessing to a demon because he was thinking, if Mahadev can give blessings to so many asuras and demons, why not me? So he gave this boon to Hiranyakashipu, for which later Narsimha Bhagwan even chastised Brahma for this. This is how you have to give boons to asuras. Brahma felt so embarrassed in front of all demigods that Mahadev got also giving so many boons to asuras. You never ever chastise him, and I gave only one, and you started chastising me later. But meanwhile, Hiranyakashipu terrified everything, all directions, ocean, earth, sky, demigods. They left, totally locked down in Swargloka. Everyone was just inside. No one is allowed to come out because the terror of Hiranyakashipu. There was totally locked down there. No one was coming out. And they were hiding. When Hiranyakashipu roaring, then demigods trembling. He calls out, what I have to do in this Swargaloka when there is no one here, if there is no subject? What is the importance of king? Hey Indra, where are you hiding? Just come right away. Indra, Surya, Chandra, everyone trembling, folded hands coming there. Narad explaining, Tambura and one more name. And me, Narad said, we are also in the court of Hiranyakashipu singing this, singing for him. But do Narad is singing for the glorification of Hiranyakashipu? No. When Indra, Surya, Chandra, all demigods, praising and glorifying Hiranyakashipu, playing Mridanga, Kartal and everything, he wants to hear this music. He said, not only music, I want someone who can come and sing for me. So Tambura, Gandharva, Naraji is saying, even pointing out himself, he said, even I was there. But Naraji cannot glorify Hiranyakashipu. But when he came over the scene, what is glorifying? What is singing? Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyakashipu. The meaning of Hiranyakashipu is what? Hiranya means golden. Kashipu means soft bed. That means sensual pleasure. Hiranyakashipu is idol of sensual pleasure. That is Hiranyakashipu, which is killed by Narsimha Bhagwan. So one Hiranyakashipu was killed, but there are so many Hiranyakashipus around us who are always after sensual pleasure, materialistic person. Yeah. But what Naraji meant, he was glorifying, he was remembering Lord Narayan. The eyes of the eyes of my Lord is also like golden. So Naraji is glorifying, singing and glorifying his Lord, Narayan, Narayan, because there are so many names of Lord Narayan. One of the name of Narayan is Hiranyag, means his body is golden. But Hiranyakashipu is thinking Narayan is glorifying me. Whereas Naraji glorifying Bhagwan Hiranya, whose body is golden. Ah. So in this way, Hiranyakashipu terrified everyone, but his own son, Prahlad, Halad means bliss, special bliss, the bliss which one extract from worshipping and serving the divine lotus feet of Lord. That is halal. Oh. This halal, this bliss transforms in material world in a perverted form as enjoyment. Oh. There's a perverted form of Haladini Shakti. But Prahlad Maharaj is Prahlad, Prakishta Rupena Halad. That bliss which one extract from only and only by serving the divine lotus feet of Lord, and by meditating and remembering him. So Prahlad Maharaj is always in bliss, very calm, sober, introvert, very simple in dealings. Day and night chanting, remembering his Bhagwan in Satyuga. Krite yadhyato Vishnu. What was the system in Treta Yuga to attain Lord? Remembering, meditating. Krita yadhyato Vishnu. Treto yajato makhe. So Prahlad Maharaj, this is the past from Satyuga. So Smaranam was prominent in that yuga. Prahlad Maharaj was smaraning, meditating on Lord every time. Therefore, very fast, once upon a time, Hiranyakashipu called upon Prahlad, made him stand on his lap and asked, "Hmm, are you learning something? What you perceive till now? What you learned till now? I'm sorry. Can you explain me?" Prahlad Maharaj, without any fear, said, "Tad sadhu manne asurvar dehinam sada smugdhyam asugrihat hitu padam griyanda kupam vanam gatam yad harimashret." Uh, Explanation of all this we will hear. Just hear the shlokas right now. You can read Bhagavatam later on. But explanation we're going to hear maybe tomorrow or some other days. Yeah. So, anyone? Prahlad Maharaj is criticizing Griyamedis. That Griyamedis, not Grastas here, but Griyamedis, one whose aim and object to stay as a Griyamedi to only enjoy, not Krishna as the center, compared to as a dark pearl which is covered with uh, grass and straw. It's a dark well. There is not even a water in that well. So Hiranyakashipu, he laughed. Oh, sometimes young ones, they just speak without understanding. Prahlad, without knowledge, without understanding, just spoke something. He didn't mind, but he ordered the sons of Shukracharya, Chanda Marka. This is what you are explaining to Prahlad? You teaching to Prahlad? Say, no, 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 not we. Then be careful. He's in bad association. Because maybe some Vaishnavas are coming in your ashram and giving bad association to Prahlad. For Hiranyakashipu, speaking about Lord is bad association. So be careful. Chandamarka, yes, yes, don't worry. And they told Prahlad, who taught you this? We never taught you this. Is there someone who taught you this? Prahlad Maharaj said, no. No. यथा भ्रमयति ब्राह्मण स्वयं आकर्षि सन्निधो ततम भिदेति चेतस चक्रपान यदिच्छै. This intelligence is not given to me by someone. Spontaneously attracted, just like an iron bar get attracted to a magnet, my intelligence naturally get attracted to Chakrapani Yadichai, that Lord who is Chakrapani. So, but if someone is teaching you like this, no. Matirna Krishne Prato Mitho Va Grade Vratam Nam Adant Gopir Vishatam Punas Charvita Charvada नाते विदु स्वाद गतिम ही विष्णु दोराशाई वही अर्थमानी नाम अंध यथा अंधे रूपेण मानस ईशकंत्र उरी दामनी बद्धः. We'll hear this translation some other time. Hiranyakashipu was little upset and he ordered Chanda Marka, who are not bona fide guru, not Sat Guru, but they are sad guru. You know, Sadguru, sad guru, not Sat Guru. There's difference between sad guru and Sat Guru. Prahlad Satguru was Naradji, but sad guru was Chandar Marka, who only speaking about dharma, earth and kam. Economic development, religiosity and sense gratification. That's all. Nothing about liberation and moksha. But Prahlad Maharaj, Chakrapan Yadichai, his intelligence was spontaneously attracted in remembrance of Lord. So Sanda Marka was surprised and astonished how he's learning all these things. Once upon a time, after some time passed, now Hiranyakashipu thought, my child has learned so much, might have learned so much. And right in front of everyone, he took his boy Prahlad, made him sat on his lap, and he asked, what is the best Vidya? In Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, 4 divisions of Vidya is explained. Varta, Terai, Anvikshani, Varta, Terai, और क्या था? वो नव को पता है. So Anvikshani Vidya, which is only explaining about liberation. Varta, which is explained in school and colleges. Terai, that Vidya, that knowledge which is only related to Dharma, Arth and Kam. So Sandamarka was giving this Vidya. But Prahlad Maharaj is rich in that, is wealthy in that Vidya, Anvikshani. So when was being asked by Hiranyakashipu, Prahlad, which Vidya you learned the best? Can you tell me? Sometime in household life, sometime father comes from office and asks, oh boy, sit here. What you learned today in the school? What's the best thing you learned today? Similarly, Hiranyakashipu, even though he was in demon, he was Rakshas, but he has affection for Prahlad. So Prahlad, without any fear, quiet and calm, smilingly, he said, Shavanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandam Dasya Sakhyam Atmanivedanam Iti Pumsam Arpita Vishnu Bhakti Sadalakshana. The Namvida Bhakti, but that Namvida Bhakti which is only inclined for Haritoshanam, for the pleasure of the Lord, not for one's own pleasure. That's also a difference. That's why Bhagavatam says, Rishikena Rishikesha Sevana Bhakti Uchchate. Serving the senses of the Lord with one's senses only for the pleasure of the Lord. Haritoshanam. Amrish Maharaj, Save Mana Krishna Padarvindoyo Vacham Shri Vaikuntha Gunanuvarane, explaining that serving the senses of Lord with all his senses, but for one motive. Kama cha dase natu anna kama kamai. Only to get the servitor mood of Bhagwan, not for any ulterior motives. Not for any ulterior motives. That's the only point of falling Namvida Bhakti, which is so strong and powerful, can give Krishna Prem, Krishna Dhite, Dhore, Mahashakti. Tar Madhye, Sarvashresht Nama Sankirtan, Niraprade Namalay, Pai Premadhan, Pabe Premadhan. Amongst these 9 limbs of Bhakti, there are 5 prominent. As Sri Rupa Goswami explains. Yeah? Huh? सजाति आश्य स्निग्धे साधु संगे सतोवरे श्रीमद् भागवत अर्थनाम अस्वादितो रसिक सह श्रद्धा विशेष प्रीति श्रीमूर्ति आंग्र सेवने नाम संकीर्तन यस्या श्री मथुरा मंडल स्थिति. 5 limbs are important, but in these 5 limbs, Kirtanakya Bhakti is foremost. Kirtanakya Bhakti. Yeah. So imagine, even in Satyuga, Kirtanakya Bhakti, Prahlad Maharaj is established in this point. Even in Satyuga, where Smarana is more important, whereas Kalotat Kirtanar, in Kali Yuga, Kirtan, but even in Satyuga, I mean, even in Treta and Dwapar, Kirtan is always prominent, along with other processes. Krite Yadhyato Vishnu, remembrance in Satyuga. Treto Yajutamake, Yagyas, but also Kirtan is inclusive there. Dwapar Paricharjam, services, but with Kirtan. And Kalo Tat Kirtanan, in Kali Yuga, Kirtan. In this way, after giving details of Navida Bhakti, Hiranyakashipu became so angry and upset, and he threw Prahlad on the ground and ordered his soldiers, go and I don't want to see him. Kill him. I don't want to see him. So Prahlad was being thrown from the cliff, was being crushed under feet of elephant, thrown in the hole with the snakes, in the midst of fire, where Holika, the sister of Hiranyakashipu, who got this boon that no one can burn her, no one can set fire on her. She got this boon. So Holika told, I will put Prahlad on my lap and set fire around me because I cannot get burned. I got this boon. So when the soldiers set fire around her, she got burned. But Prahlad Maharaj was just like relaxing, chillaxing there. Cooling effect. So all other troubles were not troubling Prahlad Maharaj because Rakshati iti Vishwaso. He's following this, the limbs of Sharnagati. Anukulasya Sankalpam Pratikulasya Vivarjanam. Rakshati iti Vishwaso Goptitya Varnam Tatha. He's following all these limbs. Anukulasya Sankalpam. He was following Bhagavad Dharma, what he had learned in the womb of his mother from Naraji. Pratikulasya Vivarjanam. That even though Hiranyakashipu is his father, and he could have enjoyed everything if he's following his father, but Pratikulasya Vivarjanam. He rejected all these comforts and luxuries. Rakshatiti Vishwaso, complete firm faith. Krishna is my protector. Goptittam Varnam Tatha. He is my maintainer. What is there to worry about? Karpanne. So much humility and Atmanivedan. Full surrender. Following all six limbs of bhakti, Sharnagati. Therefore, no trouble to Prahlad. So long story, cut short. टाइम हो गया 7:30 पूरे 7:30 हाँ हाँ So once upon a time Chandamarka, they have some household activity and they put Prahlad Maharaj as the monitor. And Prahlad Maharaj, what he learned from Naraji, he started explaining, teaching to his friends who are still not influenced by demonic influence, but those who are very simple hearted, young ones. Prahlad Maharaj said, Komar Achet Pragyo Dharma Bhagavatani Dulla Manushya Janam Tadapyanudavastadam, and many other instructions. Pursham Varshayutam. He gave a mathematical calculation that the in Kali Yuga, no, he said living entities, they have a lifespan of 100 years, but 50 years means almost half of the lifetimes they spend only in sleep, wasting 50 years. I mean, half lifetime, sorry, not 50 years, half lifetime in sleep. And then Mugdha Bala Kumar Kido Yata Vimshati. In childhood, they don't worship because they are so simple, they like to play around. Kumar Kido Yata Vimshati. In young age, different attractions. They spend half and other half of the life also based in learning and all these attractions. And very simple, little bit lifespan which they have in their hands, they waste that. Kamena Mohana Balisham. In fulfilling many ulterior kind of desires to get fulfilled for their sense gratification. So 100 out of 100, 0. They waste their life like this. बालस्तावत् क्रीडा सक्ता तरुणी तावत् तरुणी रक्ता वृद्धस्तावत् चिंतमग्ना पर ब्रह्मपि कोपि न मग्ना. Sri Shankaracharya explains this. So Prahlad Maharaj spoke so many verses there. The young ones, the friends said, Prahlad, we are like same. How you know so much? हाँ. वो in Hindi we say, माँ के पेट से सब सीख कर आया क्या? Prahlad ji said, yes, what you said is correct. I learned everything from the womb of my mother. And he explained everything, how Naraji protected my mother when I was in the womb. And Indra was trying to kidnap my mother and wants to kill me right in the womb. But Naraji came over the scene and informed Indra, be aware, a pure devotee of Lord is in the womb of this mother. Indra immediately did parikrama, ran away because he know Bhagwan get totally mad if any harm comes to his devotee. And Naraji took Kayadu in his ashram, and every day speaking Bhagavad Dharma. Prahlad Maharaj hearing that Bhagavad Dharma and the same teachings and Bhagavad Dharma explaining to his friends, Asur Balakas. Now, Hinyakashipu got informed by soldiers. We applied all means, everything, but no harm is coming to Prahlad. Hinyakashipu became so ferocious. He took his club and came over the scene and asked Prahlad Maharaj, hey, whose strength is this? Why you so mystic? Whose strength is this? Roaring like a lion. When Hiranyakashipu was roaring, the directions, demigods, everyone was trembling. Prahlad Maharaj sober. He said, the same strength is in me and the same strength is in you. And this is the strength of my Lord. Hey, where is your Bhagwan? Where is your Bhagwan? Prahlad Maharaj said, no, 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 no. Don't ask me this. Where is he not? He is present everywhere. He is omniscient. Okay, I will prove this today. He is the pillar. Is your Bhagwan is in the pillar? Yes, I explained you. I told you. He's everywhere. Why not in this pillar? And immediately Hiranyakashipu, in very ferocious, angry mood, he took this club and hit it that pillar. And the moment he hit that pillar, a roaring sound emanated with a huge, gigantic form appeared from that pillar. Half lion and half human being. So tall figure. Hiranyakashipu was wondering, what kind of creature is this? I never saw in my life. And Shri Hari, Shri Bhagwan, to fulfill the words of his devotee, Satyam Vidatum Nijbhritya Bhashitam, to make the words of his devotee comes true, that Kauntya Pratijani Name Bhakta Parnashyati, O son of Kunti, declare everywhere, my devotee never perish. To fulfill the words of Brahma, to fulfill all other boons and all other words to come true. Not only one or two, there are many in number. Shri Narsimha Bhagwan appeared and he holded Hiranyakashipu and dragged him, Hiranyakashipu, in the air, trying to apply his all weapons, but he can't even reach to the chest or neck of Shri Narsimha Bhagwan. And Narsimha Bhagwan sat on the same seat of the same Singhasan of Hiranyakashipu. The point comes, why? The Asam Singhasan of Hiranyakashipu is impure, contaminated because it's demon. But Narsimha Bhagwan knows Hiranyakashipu is my dear devotee from Vaikuntha. He's Jain Vijay. They're Jain Vijay. That's why he sat on the same Singhasan trying to rip apart his chest and want to kill. But Hiranyakashipu said, no, no one can kill me. I got boons from Brahma. Moment Narsimha Bhagwan heard the word Brahma, he said, wait a minute. What boons you got? Start counting. He said, Brahma gave me boon. I cannot be killed. Huh? Inside or outside? He said, yes. I'm not killing you. This is not inside and outside. This is on threshold. I cannot be killed up in the sky or on the earth. Narsingh Bhagwan said, I'm not killing you in the sky or earth. This is in between on my lap. I cannot be killed in daylight or in darkness. Narsingh Bhagwan said, this is not daylight, this is not dark. This is almost dusk, means combination of daylight and darkness, a dusk. I cannot be killed by any weapon. I got this boon. Narsingh said, I'm not killing you with any weapon. I'm killing you with my nails. But I also got this boon from Brahma that anyone created by Brahma cannot kill me. Narsingh Bhagwan said, I'm not in creation of Brahma, whereas Brahma is in my creation. I cannot be killed by in any month created by Brahma. Narsingh Bhagwan said, that's why I made an additional month, the Purushottam month, to kill you. Hiranyakashipu, wondering, I have no other boon, no other choices. And Narsingh Bhagwan, with his nails, he ripped apart his chest and killed Hiranyakashipu, took his intestine and wrapped around his neck. Huh? Ki Jai, Shri Narsingh Bhagwan Ki, all demigods showering flowers on Narsingh Bhagwan and praising him. तव कर कमल वरे नखाम अद्भुत श्रृंगार दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनु भृंगाम केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तब कर कमल हरे नखाम अद्भुत श्रृंगार दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनु भृंगाम केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव
नमस्ते Yato yato yami tato Narasimha Hare Narasimha Hare Narasimha Narasimha Madin Sharanam Prapade Narasimha Madin Sharanam Prapade Tava Kara Kamala Bare Madhuta Shingara Dalika Hiranyakashipu Tanubenga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Tava Kara Kamala Bare Madhuka Shingara Dalika Hiranyakashipu Tanubenga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Tava Kara Kamala Bare Madhuka Shingara Dalika Hiranyakashipu Tanubenga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Tava Kara Kamala Bare Madhuka Shingara Dalika Hiranyakashipu Tanubenga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narasimha Dev Jaya Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Jaya Narasimha Dev Jaya Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Jaya Narasimha Dev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha. Jaya Jaya Lakshmipati, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha. Jaya Lakshmipati, oh Jaya Jaya Lakshmipati Narasimha Murari. Jaya Jaya Lakshmipati Narasimha Murari. Oh Jaya Jaya Lakshmipati Narasimha Murari. क्या बैठेंगे क्या? Jaya Jaya Lakshmipati Narasimha Murari. Om Jaya Lakshmipati Narasimha Murari. Mangalam जय जय लक्ष्मीपति नरसिंह मुरारी। ओ जय जय लक्ष्मीपति नरसिंह मुरारी। जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह। लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह। जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह। महामंत्र बताओ। जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह। जय नर हरि नर हरि नर हरि, जय नर हरि नर हरि हरि नर हरि। जय असीम सिंह जन सिंह, जय जय नर सिंह। सीम सिंह जन सिंह, जय जय नर सिंह। प्रहलादेश जय पद्म मुख पद्म भृंग। प्रहलादेश जय पद्म मुख पद्म भृंग। वागीशाय वदने लक्ष्मीरयस्य च वक्षसि। यस्ते हृदये संवित तं नरसिंहं हम भजे। प्रह्लाद हृदय भक्तविदारणं शरद इंदुरुति वदन परिंदम वदनं हरिं जय नरसिंह। जन सिंह 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 जय जय नरसिंह। नर हरि नर हरि नर हरि नर हरि। जय दो जय दो जय दो जय दो संग जय दो जय दो जय नर हरि बोले जय दो जय दो जय नर हरि बोले जय दो जय दो जय नर सिंह बोले जय दो जय दो जय नर सिंह बोले जय दो जय दो जन सिंह 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 जय जय नर सिंह। जन सिंह 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 जय जय नर सिंह। जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज। जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Nara Hari Keshava Gita 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 Hari Rupa Hari Keshava Gita Hari Rupa Keshava Gita Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jayana Shingadev Jayana Shingadev Shingadev Jayana Shingadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Bolo Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Bolo Rama Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Bol Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Bolo Kasar Yo Radesh ko utar Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Hari Hari bolo Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Sai Gaura Charanne Rama Oh Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nara Hari, Nara Hari, Nara Hari. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. What a Mahamud hero! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare